I might have had the subscription even right now. But what pushed me over the edge to cancel. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I had a great question that I want to address today. I think it's a fantastic question that deserves a very well thought out answer because it's going to affect a lot of you guys. So let's get right into that. Do you regret buying Tonal now that you are using free mode? I'm thinking of buying a regular home gym for much less money. Yes, a regular home gym will cost you a lot less money, but it wouldn't have all the AI functions, which I don't care about. I enjoy your videos. I'm currently doing isometrics with the Bullworker, which is another system that you can purchase, but I'm thinking maybe to step it up for the new year and work out with weights. Now, I like machines. So first of all, I recommend doing and using things that will motivate you. If I only had the option to use tension bands or something like that, well, you're going to use what you can get. But at the end of the day, you want to use something that's going to motivate you, that's going to cause you to be happy and motivated. I mean, that's why the gym is so fantastic. You have a multitude of machines when you walk into the gym. And I love machines. I love machines. So this machine was perfect for me because I love machines. They motivate me. Can you get results from other things? Of course. You just got to find out what motivates you, what makes you happy, what's going to encourage you to start working out today. That's what you got to figure out because everybody is different. So this gentleman is thinking about changing his workout style for the new year. I recommend highly that if you want to try that, I encourage you to really think about it. The reason why is because, well, sometimes the grass is greener on the other side. So you don't want to go spending money when you don't need to spend money. A lot of people might see this machine and they might think, oh, that thing is amazing, I want it. Yeah, it's amazing. And if you buy it, you'll probably be happy, but do you need it? Now, if you just have income that you don't mind spending, no problem, buy it. I recommend asking yourself, why do you want to change? Do you feel a need to change? Will that change benefit you in some way, shape, or form? And if so, you should for sure do it. Now, do I regret Tonal? Do I regret buying it? When I purchased this machine, I purchased it with the knowledge, with the forethought that I would very likely not keep the subscription. When I originally purchased it, I loved the subscription, and I still do love the subscription model. I love the model. I love what it offers. I just don't like that they're forcing you to buy things that you don't necessarily use. Because if you recall, I've mentioned it in a million videos, I don't use all these features. At the end of the day, I don't regret it. I actually anticipated having, before I even purchased the machine, I anticipated me getting rid of that membership. Now you might be thinking, Joe, why would you ever purchase something so expensive when everything that the subscription offers you is actually what makes this machine really stand out from, let's say, for example, free weights, like this gentleman said he might purchase free weights. The reason why, guys, and I've mentioned it a couple times in the past, is because of the space-saving situation. This thing saves so much room. And I don't live in the biggest place. I never have lived in the biggest place. But even, I've said it in past videos, even if I lived in the biggest place, space is so valuable. Space is so valuable. What could you do with that weight room? What could you do with that garage? What could you do with that spare bedroom? What could you do with your basement? All of these things. When you don't have a ton of weight equipment, all of your options just open up. I've owned the weights. I've owned the machines. I've owned everything that you can think of. This thing is miraculous because it allows you to save valuable space. Very valuable. So that's why I purchased this. I didn't purchase it for the AI either. The AI is a perk, and I highly recommend you use it if that's something you want to pay for, because it is valuable. It is. It's truly valuable. But do I regret buying this machine? No. No. Absolutely not. I would recommend this machine to anybody today, even if they never anticipated having the AI. Now, Tonal forces you to pay.
I don't want to. Not unless you force me.
A membership fee for the first year. They force you to spend that money. They're getting a ton of money from forced subscriptions. I feel like the reason why they're forcing you is because they know in their little tonal hearts that chances are you're going to get rid of the subscription. Chances are if you bought the machine, initially you probably wouldn't want the subscription, or you would just keep the subscription for a couple of months, and then once you knew what you were doing with the machine, you'd get rid of it. So I feel like they're forcing you to pay for that subscription so that they can try to rope you in and be like, look at the fantastic stuff that we offer. Just check it out. It's amazing. You're going to love this. I feel like that is why they're doing that. I think 99% of people will eventually get rid of that subscription because the subscription benefits, in my opinion, are not worth the $50 a month to a majority of people. Are they worth something? Yes, they are. They are valuable to many people. And in the past, I've even said I feel like it's worth paying the subscription just for Eccentric mode, which is one of the features you get on this machine when you are paying that subscription. Eccentric mode is phenomenal. You don't need it, but it is miraculous to be able to pick up a dumbbell, right? Pick up Tonal's arm on 30 pounds and have it drop down on you with 50. You are squeezing out the potential that your body has at that point like no other machine on the market. Do I regret it? No, I don't regret it. I would purchase this again, unless there was something better. But I haven't ever seen anything better. I've seen some empty promises from a couple of other companies, things that they said 2 years ago would never come out, like the Studio Lift. Empty promise. They have their studio gym out. It's the same thing, I believe, as the Mirror home gym, which is just in my opinion, no offense to anybody, but in my opinion, it's just a joke. All it is you're watching YouTube, in my opinion.
Boom, right here, up, boom, up, right there, boom, up. Great job. Get it done, and woo!
So you're watching YouTube and you're exercising. You got an expensive mirror. So you might as well watch your smartphone, in my opinion. But the Studio Lift, they've been promising that for over 2 years, I believe now, about 2 years, and nothing. Haven't seen it. Tonal is the best thing on the market so far. It saves the most space. It has the best footprint. It's going to depend on you, on your circumstances. How big is your home? How big of a piece of equipment do you want in your life? Is space valuable to you? Is the money worth the space saving? In my opinion, in my financial circumstances, yes, it is. It is. And would I recommend this machine for anybody who does not want the subscription? Well, keep in mind, you'll have to pay the subscription for the first year because they know you're probably going to cancel, so they want to squeeze out what they can get. And they're going to try to rope you in with all the colorful workouts and stuff like that. And that's fine because that's their job. They're in it for money. You cannot fault them for that. But at the end of the day, I would say it's worth it. It's worth it, in my opinion. It's worth it for the space savings. 20 pounds on this machine, for example, heavier than 20 pounds free weights. You can't cheat this machine. You have Bluetooth handles that still work without the subscription, okay? The Bluetooth works. It's built into the machine. So you can still use that Bluetooth. You can get into a safe position to do a heavy movement without worrying about getting hurt. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. That's another thing that many things don't have. That's something that free weights don't have. It's like lifting up nothing and then all of a sudden you have something. It's mind-blowing technology. So I would recommend it. There's a lot of great things about this. The space saving, the Bluetooth. There's no footprint. It looks like a piece of art when you want it to, and then when you want it to be a gym, it's a gym. So I recommend it, guys. I think it's very valuable for many reasons other than the AI features. And you don't need the AI features, but they definitely are amazing. And if you want to pay the subscription for those AI features, I would recommend paying it because it's wonderful. You get great features. You don't need them. I didn't need them. And what really pushed me to cancel the subscription, I may even have the subscription. I might have had the subscription even right now. But what pushed me over the edge to cancel, to be honest, the fact that Tonal locked me out of my machine. I asked them to pause my membership. I was paying it monthly, even though I was outside of that mandatory year payment. I was paying it monthly still. because I thought, well, I'm getting my Eccentric mode and I'm very happy with that. But I asked them to pause my membership, and instead of pausing my membership and just leaving me with my bare bones tonal like I have now, what they did was they locked me out of my machine. That really upset me. That really pissed me off. That is what pushed me over the edge and said, you know what? Forget this. I am not paying $50 a month for one feature. And then when I asked them to please just pause my membership so that I don't have to pay it unnecessarily while I'm not using my machine, they lock me out. So no one can use the machine. So nothing can happen with the machine. They're not even giving you an opportunity to try it without the membership. As a test, for example, if you wanted to. That's not what I was doing. I was just going away. I was going away, and I said, well, I'm not going to be using the machine. Why should I pay $50 a month? Tonal, can you please pause my membership? Sure, no problem. We paused memberships for, I think it was 3 months at a time. Something like that. Okay, great, thanks. Pause my membership. They didn't pause it. They locked me out, and they forced me to pay $50 to get back into my home gym. Imagine walking into your home gym, and somebody comes up to you and says, oh, what are you doing? You need to pay $50. Give me your credit card right now. No. Nope. Sorry. And the fact that they did that, that pushed me over the edge. So at the end of the day, that's what really got me to get rid of my subscription. Do I regret it? I don't regret it. Still an amazing machine. Amazing piece of technology. I do think that the Tonal company should rethink their business model, how they treat their customers in certain respects, how they go about charging customers for what they're charging customers. I think they need to change that. I don't know their financial circumstances at all. You know what I mean? I'm not in their shoes, so I don't know. But at the end of the day, that's my opinion. For what it's worth, I was asked, so there you go. I hope that this information was valuable to you, and I thank you all for the support that you lend to this channel. Take care, be safe. See you guys in the next video.